Chapter 1. You are listening at FameTV.info. Suja didn't expect that he had just come down the mountain when he met a gorgeous beauty. Sitting opposite him, she was wearing a light gray professional skirt with a narrow waist and a thin yellow shirt that wrapped her buttocks tightly. Passion is Suja's definition of this woman. Suja's private room is a soft seat. 4 people, including Suja, has sat. These 3 people, only next to Suja's seat, the beautiful woman in the eyes of the public directly next to Suja. Without saying a word, she just closed her eyes and fell asleep. There was a faint fragrance in the air. Sitting with a beautiful woman, Suja felt a little excited. Seeing such a beautiful woman, the dull atmosphere in the private room suddenly changed, and a man who was dozing and wearing gold glasses suddenly became energetic. "Hi, beauty." The man with glasses is smiling and greets the beauty. The woman, eyes slightly open, a light glance at the man, did not speak. The glasses man with a hot face and a cold buttock suddenly froze with a smile. It was a bit awkward. "I'm the Dean of Academic Affairs of Donghai Medical University, and my father is a senior executive of Shinka Real Estate. I wonder if I can get to know this young lady." His words are full of confidence. Every time when he says his identity, all the women who are cold on the surface scream and throw themselves into arms, but this time he didn't get what he wanted. The woman didn't even open her eyes, as if she didn't hear. "Ah," the glasses man said with a smile. Seeing that women are not interested in themselves, the man with glasses turns his eyes to the silent Suja, hoping that a change of topic will attract women's attention. "Classmate, did you go to Donghai to study?" He turned to Suja and asked. "No. I went to work in Donghai." Suja answered calmly. "Famous farmers and workers." Looking at Suja's clothes, his tone unconsciously with a trace of contempt. Suja squints at the man with glasses and doesn't speak. For this kind of behavior of taking others to support his own mental retardation, Sujalan gave him the same insight, turned his lips and ignored him. Seeing Suja's silence made the man more excited, and he pretended to sigh. "Alas, the economy has been sluggish these years. It's not easy for you. I read in the newspaper a few days ago that a large number of factories in coastal areas have gone bankrupt, and a large number of migrant workers have lost their jobs and returned home. I think you are very good. You can stand out among many migrant workers and go to Donghai. Is the work done? If not, my father is a senior manager of Shinka Real Estate. It's good to come to my construction site and move bricks and cement. It happens that you are weak and can exercise and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. In this way, I'll give you 3,000 yuan a month to cover food and shelter, so that you won't be cheated for food." The men with glasses are saying more and more, "How's it going, young man? You don't have to thank me for the high salary of other construction sites. This is what I should do. Who calls me the people's teacher? Say to make a pair of you boy earned appearance." Stretch out a hand to want to clap Suja's shoulder. Seeing that the man's hand reached out to him, Suja held the man's wrist with his backhand. His slender hand was like a vice. No matter how the man pulled it, he couldn't get rid of it. There was a deep disdain in his eyes, and he said, "Just like you, you want to pick up a girl. Don't you see that other beauties ignore you?" Suja shakes his wrist and throws the glasses man on the seat. Suja in scolding glasses man at the same time, also a small pat hanzi flattery. "You're bullshit." The glasses man pointed to Suja and said. Suja said with a sneer. I'm talking nonsense. You're young and have long hair. You're wearing long sleeves on a hot day. You're pale and sweating. At first sight, you're overindulgent. I think it's kidney deficiency. At the age of 27 or 28, you have a 30 or 40-year-old face. It's nice to say that you're mature, but it's not nice to say that you're old before you grow old. You don't have to force yourself to count, and you have to force your face to soak your sister. Suja pointed to the man and began to curse him. He perfectly combined the dialect of his hometown with the internet language. He cursed the man with glasses, but he didn't bring a dirty word. which highlighted his high attainments of national curse. You fart. I fought 300 rounds last night. How could I be suffering from kidney deficiency? Glasses man angrily argued. Anyone who is said to have a kidney deficiency will be very angry, especially in public. Men's faces are extremely distorted, their faces are red, their forehead is covered with sweat, their bodies are shivering with anger, and they make a creaking sound by biting their teeth. Clearly I have covered up very well. How can he see my kidney deficiency at a glance? It must be a coincidence, the man with glasses couldn't help thinking. 300 rounds, are you sure? Suja slanted his eyes and glanced at the man. He asked in a sharp tone. Suja's words seemed to have the power to go straight through the heart, making each other's heart twitch. You. The man with glasses covered his chest for a long time and didn't say anything. Idiot. Suja said with a sneer. This kind of goods, he really did not pay attention to. If he had not implicated himself, he would not have wasted his words to do such meaningless things. Looking at Suja, the man leaned against the window. Let's take another look at Suja. Seeing the man's submissive appearance, Suja sneers twice and turns his head out of the window, not paying attention to the man. Leaning on the chair, smelling the fragrance in the air, I fell asleep. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.